Hello everyone. Welcome back to the jar. It's been a minute, I know, but it's okay. Today we're playing more Splatoon because I felt like it. And I don't have a real topic in specific for this. Okay, I kind of do, but mostly just gonna like talk about my life and what I've been up to because it has been a minute since I have done one of these. First off, sorry for the wait. I got super duper duper busy with like life things in general, unrelated to content, and that's been eating up at pretty much all my free time. I think October will still be busy, but after that, I'll finally have enough free time I can get back to doing these with like good consistency. Um, Beyond that, yeah, I don't know. So sorry about the wait on that. Sipping on my coffee, sorry. Um, it's early. Obviously, over the summer, I was busy. I took over at IPL for running their YouTube, and that's been a bit of a task. A bit of a gargantuan task. I ended up got a whole team to help me out. We're making good strides now. The channel's been like exponential growth has been great. Just got monetized a little bit ago, so that's cool. Helping out the org some, and so that's been a lot of my focus. Main channel things have been a lot of my focus. Obviously, the Splatoon Community Awards, which I primarily made in tandem with some help from people like Stone, which was awesome. Thanks to him. I think the events turned out alright. They weren't perfect. A lot of things to improve on next year, but it was a good starting point for what it was. And now we know. Next up is the Inksane Invitational 2023. I'm working with Jardonian on that again. Shout outs to him, my goat. He's helping us out. If you're watching this and you are a competitive player or content creator, by the way, and you're interested in playing, let me know. Hit me up. My Discord's down below. Or just hit me up on Twitter. That works too. I don't really care. So we're cooking on that. Besides that, that's kind of it for my org stuff. For my personal stuff, obviously, on this channel, I finally got all of my backlog of VODs up. So those are just, they're done now. I have no more old VODs, because obviously now that YouTube updated their page and they display separately, I have no need to like take them down and then put them up somewhere else. So all my old VODs are just going to stay up on my main channel from now on. So this will just become like full recordings for videos if I feel the need to do that. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much that. Full recordings, the jar, any other random stuff I want to do. And if I have any like lazy unrecorded videos for something I want to talk about, and not like a jar style half-hour format, I'll do those here too. So that's kind of the plan for going forwards here. I hope that covers it pretty well. What have I physically been up to? Obviously, school started for me a little bit ago. It's my senior year. I am kind of just trying to enjoy it, and I would argue I'm succeeding. I've been having a pretty good time. I just got hit with a wave of a wave of nostalgia because this mode with this weapon was the very first thing I played in the Splatoon 3 like multiplayer. This mode, this stage, this weapon. Obviously not with like... Actually, I'm not even playing with real gear right now. I'm just gear grinding. Ugh, okay, that was bad. But, yeah, because I bought it with my, like... I bought this, and I don't remember what else I bought with my 3, like, gold... These Sheldon licenses you get from... having Splatoon 2, so... I don't know. But, yeah... my life, school started, that's been keeping me busy. I got a few AP classes. Honestly, they're not that hard. My AP stats is definitely my favorite class I think I've taken in all of high school, weirdly. So I'm having fun with that. But besides that, pretty normal school year for me, I would say. What else? work, I guess. I had a nice summer job that ended. It was just a seasonal position. So I think I'm going to probably open video editing commissions. I haven't done them in a while. And obviously, I'm pretty cheap editor. Like, I'm good, but I'm not, like, super duper high tier editor and animator and a lot of things that you can get from higher quality people. But if you are looking for a low quality, like, not a low quality, but a low price and relatively middling quality video editor, hit me up. Yeah. And you're also watching my second channel with 80 subscribers where I upload my dumb, stupid podcast, I guess. Oh, come on. Okay. My stamper's not it today. I should probably go back to brush. I guess, though, I do need to talk about the future and what's coming. I talked about it kind of briefly, but I want to go more in depth for specific content plans because I do have some. Hot Tub Stream is coming in early November. I promise. I have the specific date picked out, but I'm not telling you it yet in case for some reason like the universe implodes and I can't do it and then I let people down. Got one. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is just not my game, dog. Hold up. Okay, that was bad, but yeah, Hot Tub Stream will be in November. I pinky promise. Also, the 600 sub giveaway, I am working on it with Wolfie right now. Big shout outs to him, by the way. Also my goat. I have a lot of goats. I'm an Amish farmer. The way I be collecting these goats. How did I get a fist bump? Dog, I was played terribly. I don't believe you. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So that's coming in November. I completely forgot what else I was going to say. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of embarrassing, but what was I? I had other things. Oh yeah, these will be weekly or bi-weekly. Also weekly content on the main channel of some variety. And then occasional streams not supplemented with that. So I will do like a stream and then also a video that week. There will always be a weekly video. The video will probably alternate between being a real video and being a short, just because that's a lot easier for me content-wise. There will also be some like less highly, I would argue, high concept videos. Like I just did the Zipcaster video, and like obviously that's not like the most like revolutionary content known to man, but you know, it's like I just have all these cool clips that I want to show off. Like I should just show them off and highlight a cool special in the game that I think people are kind of sleeping on. So probably some more like that. It won't be overwhelming comparative to the other content that I do, but yeah. Beyond that, for stream stuff, I will be starting a quest, I guess a quest on stream to try and get the gold Zipcaster badge. Probably starting that soon too. Dog, I can't stick. Get out of here. I don't have a drop roller. Yeah, ugh, okay, that's fine. Ugh. Yeah, so we're gonna be working on that. Shorts will be probably, I think I'll do some more rework shorts similar to the sprinkler one you saw. I also would like to do, I'll probably start doing season reviews. And talking about, I actually will probably start from the base game and then go through all of the seasons that we got for content updates. Rather than just, oh, hi. Rather than, like, just doing all the new ones, I'll probably do them all, and kind of just cover how I feel the game's content, like, curve has been going and how it's definitely been getting exponentially more middling. I plan on doing more side order stuff, obviously, when that comes out, but also kind of more analysis style content on what I think it's going to be, some lore implications I think it might have, things like that. What else was I going to do? Yeah, and then the streams will mostly be me trying to... I want to get S plus 50 this season, so streams will most likely end up being... God damn, I hate leader. God, this weapon is so dumb to fight. Yeah, I think streams will most likely end up being primarily just me trying to get S plus 50 while using zip weapons so that I can keep chunking away at getting that gold badge. I want it badly. And by zip weapons, I do very exclusively mean brush and... I do very exclusively mean brush and stamper, and then very occasionally Luna if it's a specific tower control rotation. I don't like most of the zip weapons. Bucket Deco's kind of fun sometimes, but that'd be like turf streams. So that's main channel content. And then obviously the community awards are going to be late October. Still working on that. That'll be my big priority, obviously, because I want those to be good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that kind of covers it for content. Also, join my Discord. We'll be doing game nights and stuff in there more. I was supposed to do one a little bit ago, and I ended up having to cancel because of some IRL issues. But that's a thing that happened. Alright. I feel warmed up. What is the normal rotation? Maybe I'm not warmed up, but I'm going to do it anyways because it's Anarchy Open and I don't care. Yeah, that's it for main content. Also, subscribe to IPL Splatoon. They are one of the biggest tournament... Actually, they are the biggest tournament organizer in the entire scene. And their YouTube is, like, almost all the way caught up to date over 3 years of VODs that were just not uploaded ever. So we're almost all the way caught up. It will be fully caught up and will be updated as it happens at the end of the year. Yeah. That's the plan. I don't know. I don't know what else. Just that's kind of what I really wanted to talk about this episode, because I know I haven't done one in a while, and I have I had a half hour this morning before I have to go winterize all of our equipment, and I said, yeah, I should probably record the episode that I was supposed to record 3 months ago. So yay. Just yeah, that's kind of it. I guess the other thing I guess technically wanted to talk about this episode was... That's Azuka, I'm just gonna back up. The other thing I kinda technically wanted to talk about this episode was the, I would say harassing content creators is how I would define it. Basically, I won't go into the full beef, but people... Every time ProChara posts something, people on Twitter start complaining that now everyone is going to do the thing he posted. Which is partially a valid complaint, right? Because that is a thing that happens in the Splatoon community. All the little Timmies who watch Chara and don't know anything else about competitive just do what he says blindly. But that's not his fault, right? He's helping to grow the scene, and people complain about that a lot. And I just wanted to give my take on that, which is... Doing it every time he posts a video is annoying, and you're just as bad as the little Timmies, in my mind. And, like... It's kind of funny for a little bit. Like, I'm not going to deny that. Sometimes it's a little funny to be like, oh no, they're all going to be... All of a sudden, everyone's playing Range Blaster. Like, that's kind of funny to make fun of sometimes for a little bit. But people have been doing it for every video, for every stream, everything he ever says. Even though he's just a guy with an opinion. Most of the time, I don't agree with, by the way, just to be clear. He has some badass... Some just terrible, downright awful takes a lot of the time. But, you know, it's just a guy with an opinion, and every time you guys decide that the optimal play is just to be a dick to it, and just be really rude. I'm like, do you guys want your scene to grow? Or like, what's the game plan here? Because all you guys are doing is telling more content creators that they should quit and help, like, just aggressively halting the growth of the scene. I don't get it. And there's more nuance to it than that, obviously. That's my very broad statement. But, like, just, yeah... I don't know, man. Maybe, like, consider what they do for the scene, and that not everyone listening to them directly is their fault. Especially when they do explicitly state that, hey, you should not only listen to my opinion, and you should form your own and play whatever you want, yada yada yada. Like, I don't know, man. This community's insufferable sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. Mostly on Twitter. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about that other jar. I had to uninstall Twitter on my phone, because it was starting to give me screen burn-in, and I've actually been substantially happier with it gone. So that's kind of funny. Hi, I know you're here. Oh, my wrists are kind of cramping. That's not great, but it's fine. Also, this is my real brush build I use. I don't think it's fantastic by any means, but it certainly is the brush build of all time. I actually just built it when the game came out, and then I stopped playing Brush because Brush felt bad because Zipcaster wasn't feeling great, and then Zipcaster got buffed, so now it feels like a real weapon, which is cool. Yeah, I guess the other thing, I just want to keep talking about comp a little more because I've been super interested in it lately. I think, generally, the takeaway for me is that, I'm not leaving that beacon there, get out here. Generally, the game is in a phenomenal state right now. The only people I see complaining are people who, on Roller, which is kind of valid, your class needs a little bit of love. And then people on Charger because they have to think and play the game again, and they can't just stand on Snipe and, like, instantly win, which is not valid. Go play a real weapon, you fucking moron, or get good at the game. But, yeah, I think the state of the game is great. I think Cooler saved this game unironically. That special is the only deserving top-tier special in the history of Splatoon. And I'm not kidding. Throughout all of the games, throughout everything, there has not ever been a top-tier special until Cooler that I felt like actually deserved to be top-tier. Like, most of them did not make the game healthier. Cooler makes the game better in every way for everyone. Because it just, like... It just makes the game less stally. It makes it faster. It incentivizes people to play both aggressive, but also play safe so that they can have Cooler. It's just... It's so sick. And having Cooler be top tier is perfect. Zuka, though. Okay. I'm a Zuka defender, ironically, but unironically, that special needs a little nerfs or something. I'll be honest, I don't think it's as bad as some things. Like, most of the Splatoon 2 specials, I don't think it's as bad as those. But it's not great. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it is. Just give it a little bit more start time on the on startup, because currently as it sits, it's like, well, why is it every time I die, all of my teammates also die? Guys, please. I should not have to stand here and protect you. Goodbye. I'll see you guys later. I want to get my zip. But yeah, Zuka is a little stupid at the moment, but I don't think it's a hard fix. I don't even think you need to revert the damage, to be honest. I think you really just have to, like... Damn it. That was so funny, though. You don't even have to, like, revert the damage or anything, to be honest. I think you just kind of need to, give it startup, and then it's probably fine. You just have to give people time to react, because at the moment it's just a GG shake my hand button, which is never great. But besides that, I think this meta is actually perfect. I think everything is in a usable spot, besides maybe Slider, and Stamp's a little weak, kinda. But everything else is like, at worst, it's still usable on some modes. Like even things like Chump and Kraken, which are not the strongest, are still like usable, and that's sick to me. Things like Bubbler are still usable, even though they're some of the weaker specials in the game. That's sick. Even Stamp, which is definitely one of the weaker specials and could maybe use some love, is like still pretty okay. And that is crazy, because that doesn't happen often. We're gonna lose this game in overtime right now, aren't we? Because all my team decided it would be really funny to die. Yeah, alright, cool. So, I don't know. That's been so sick to me about this meta. Everything is real. A lot of weapons are good. Like, every class has a real weapon in it, besides Stringers, which is not a real class, so that's okay. Because that's a corny-ass class. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. Cooler meta it saved this game, dog. I don't know. I know this has been a bit more of a rambly episode. I didn't have that much of a plan going in. I just, like, I should record a jar rep, was basically my thought process. But yeah, having so many things be real because of Cooler is so nice. And, like, there's no specific strong, I guess aggressively strong weapons now, besides maybe Squeezer and V-Shot because of Zuko, but I'm pretty confident Zuko's going to get some nerfs in the next patch here, which will be probably not that far away, probably a few weeks. Zuko will probably get some startup time nerfs, and honestly, just buff things besides that. If that's all they do in the next patch is like a little tiny baby tap on the, like a little bonk on the back of the head for Zuko, like your parent thwacking you in the back of the head for saying something stupid in public. Like, that's all they gotta do for Zuko, to be honest. And besides that, just buff things. I think primarily rollers need some buffs. I think chargers just need reworks in general. I think the class is just not designed well in a healthy way for the game. I don't know what the rework is. I actually, since we're talking about Chara, I actually hate his idea for charger reworks. I think that's dumb, but I do think it needs some reworks to some degree. I don't disagree with that. I'm not here. Goodbye, pencil. But that's a whole thing, and I think we're about due for stage reworks in this game, obviously, because the stages are the thing holding the game back competitively right now are the stages, and now that with Crableg and why am I blanking? With Crableg and Shipshape, we know that they finally figured out how to make real stages, so I'm ready for reworks. I think they got it. Ooh, hold up. Your Honor, let me cook. Ah, dog. Oh, I just fumbled that bag so hard. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think giving rollers some buffs would be good. I think V-Roller, Dynamo, and Big Swig are the easiest to fix. I don't know what you do to Flingza, man. That weapon's just bad. It's just not, like, fun ever. Because it needs something. I don't know what something is, but it needs it. I think you can actually not touch Carbon. I think Carbon is fine. Obviously, it's the only good roller right now, so yeah. Besides that, what else would I like to see buffs to? I think brushes could use a little bit of love. They're just like, they struggle kind of in cooler meta, which feels weird because you'd think they'd thrive considering the kind of play style that you can get from them, a little bit more skirmishy. But they actually struggle because they used to succeed because they were a lot faster than a lot of things in the game, and now they're not. So I don't know, something. Paintbrush specifically, I think, could be a really fun wave meta or wave niche if it was a real weapon in the game, which it is not currently, which is sad. But yeah, that would be cool. Beyond that, I don't really know. I will be honest. I don't think there's a lot of things that need that much. Blasters are good. Brellas could maybe use their old damage back, like give them back 90, but besides that, I don't really care. I don't know. It's just the game is in a good spot. Even something like Vac, which I thought was just gonna be the worst special in the game forever, isn't. Which is crazy. Dude, Cooler saved this game. It made things real. And that's sick to me. I don't know. A special that gives you the power to make, like, everything else valid with an asterisk, obviously, not literally everything else, but so many other things. God, I've lost every game this episode, dude. I don't know. That's just cool to me. But yeah, I think that'll probably be it for the episode. I don't have a lot else to talk about. Just a bit of an update as to what's coming, what to expect. What I kind of want to see, through competitive Splatoon 3, I guess, my thoughts on it and where I want to see it go. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. See you next week for the next episode. Yeah. See you later, goobers. Bye.